In Ezekiel 3:18, it says this: "When I say to a wicked man, 'You will surely die,' and you do not warn him or speak out to dissuade him from his evil ways in order to save his life, that wicked man will die for his sin, and I will hold you accountable for his blood."
So here Ezekiel was commissioned to be a watchman by God, and what this meant is that he was tasked with the job of calling out the Israelites' sins and encouraging them to repent. Because during this time, the Israelites were wicked, like they were doing everything against God's will. And they were doing this shamelessly, like they were doing it almost on autopilot. Like they were going through the motions and just shamelessly going against God's will. And they needed somebody to like throw a wrench in the gears and awaken them from this like spiritual sleep, because they were so comfortable in their sins that they were just on the verge of destruction. And here in this verse, it teaches us how if Ezekiel just didn't do his job, like if he just stood there as a bystander and didn't expose darkness and he didn't warn people to repent, then the Israelites' blood was on his hands, which means that like their spiritual death was partially contingent on his inability to warn them. Like it was partially his fault that the Israelites face the consequences of their sins. So likewise, us Christians, we have this role kind of as a watchman where we expose darkness and encourage people to repent and to have this posture of wanting to transform and change. So, like in Jude 123, he says, rescue others by snatching them from the flames of judgment. And that's why we have this job, especially with other Christians, to care about their spiritual state and to look out for them. And if we are just a bystander and not really caring about the spiritual side of things and the spiritual well-being of others, then we're not doing our job as Christians.